All right, so my name is Charles. I'm going to be playing the character Frank in the play, or it's a one-act play called A Growing Problem. Frank is a 68-year-old retired police officer. This play was written by Jeanette D. Farr. She's actually she's the chair of theater arts at the Glendale Community College in Phoenix. She wrote this play, so give credit to her for that. And yeah, this is Jasmine. She's going to be playing Helen. She's a 66-year-old widow, and Frank, he's a widower, so they're kind of Frank is in love with Helen. They're trying to take their relationship to the next level. So and yeah, I don't want to say too much, but yeah, so we're gonna go from there. Guess this is far enough. She can't see me anyway. So, it's the orchard that does all the work, huh?
Exactly.
You've taught me so much, Helen.
It's a part of life, Frank. The next time, I'll tell you the queen bee's role in the process of making honey.
We're in your house, honey.
It's Helen. And, well, yes, I did ask you in after all.
An important step for us, wouldn't you say?
I think. Maybe. But before we get too comfortable, how about
A little television?
some tea with honey?
Sounds nice. I really enjoy our time together. It's not often that I click with someone, like two Legos that fit. I've been retired from the force for a while now, and the days get kind of lonely, with no one to share things with. I tried to travel on my own. It's just not the same. Now, it's not that I like you, just because I'm lonely, mind you, but the risk of being a police officer is just too much. You begin to realize what life really means, I was lucky.
Tea should be done in a moment. Just waiting for the water to boil. You were saying?
Like I said, I know it's a big step.
We could just have tea if you'd like.
No, what I mean to say is, you're a lovely woman, Helen.
You already got me, Frank.
I'm glad to hear that. Well, I've been out there, and I've dated. Well, I don't want to be out there anymore. I don't want to be out there anymore. I like that you make me laugh. I like that you read and can do the crosswords in no time at all. And that we like the same things. And your knowledge of the garden and exotic plants. You're your own woman, Helen.
Oh, Frank, that's so sweet.
What I mean to say is, oh my God!
I don't think I've ever had a man so passionate about expressing his love before.
Is that what I think it is?
What? Oh, it's hard not to notice it, isn't it?
I'll say. Do you know what that is, Helen?
It always seems to be the topic of conversation.
But I don't think you know.
I've heard. It's called cannabis.
Never mind. You know.
I acquired it shortly after my husband died. And, I decided to name it after him. Actually, meet Henry, too.
You can't have that growing in here.
Henry, too, grows just fine. I'm thinking this is the best place for him to flourish. I had to trim it back every once in a while. Last spring, it had the most fragrant blooms. Here, smell.
I'll pass.
Lovely. You were saying?
Helen, I've been on the force for many years, and I've seen many things. And well, after a man has seen such things, he wants to settle down, enjoy life with one special woman. I never thought I'd love again until, what I mean to say is, for God's sakes, will you please get rid of it?
Good grief, Frank. What on earth with you?
Oh, I enjoy your crossword. What do they call it? Some fancy French word for ignorant?
Naivete?
Yes, but some things are just too, well, darn it, it's illegal.
Hold that thought.
But
I have to get the tea and come right back. It's a bit distracting, don't you think?
Helen!
I had to take the pot.
Oh, God, it's worse than I thought. You're addicted. What else are you into that you haven't told me about? I mean, I knew you were modern and all. And who am I to judge? I fought for the rights of all people. I cheered my ex-wives when they burned their bras.
I had to take the pot off the stove. What on earth is wrong with you?
So, do you smoke, Henry, too?
Henry I was cremated, but to get rid of a perfectly well and living thing, now that's absurd. I think it's too much to ask and let alone find any benefit to it.
Some might find it relaxing. So, how do you do it then?
Do what?
Do you smoke it? Eat it? Bake it into brownies? Make tea?
It's chamomile, you idiot, and I sure do hope it comes out my rug. You ought to have some. It might calm you down.
I'm a retired police officer. I can't very well smoke something illegal.
I think you're getting worked up over nothing. Mountains out of molehills, I'd say.
It's the difference between a bonsai and a birch. That's not a little plant, Helen. It's huge.
Can I let you in on something? A little secret?
Yes. Please, let's be completely honest.
Okay. Henry used to smoke a Cuban cigar on occasions, and I didn't mind.
I don't see how that's the same.
So it's okay if you'd like to smoke a cigar or cigarettes. Henry did die of lung problems, so I cannot say it will not bother me, but...
It bothers me that you have that plant growing in your house. I mean, if we're going to take things to the next level.
Henry too is not going to bother you. Are you telling me that you're afraid of a little plant? In all actuality, he is cleaning the air and filling it full of oxygen.
Quit calling it he. Don't you know that much marijuana is enough to put us both away? Not to mention if you distribute it.
Marijuana? Do you mean like Cheech and Chong?
What do you think it is?
I think it makes them act stupid and giggly. And why would anyone want to smoke it?
Believe me, they do.
Well, this isn't used for that.
But you have to get rid of it.
I'm not ready to get rid of it.
Helen, I don't think I'm making myself clear. That plant is...
It's special to me.
That's fine. But it's also illegal, and I can't be in this house with it.
Well, that's fine. I don't think this is your house.
What are you saying? I thought we were...
We were. It's just that plant reminds me of Henry.
I know. You named it after him.
In the end, when Henry was hurting really bad, it was our gardener who suggested it. You know, to help with the chemotherapy.
Oh.
And actually, Henry didn't want to try it. He had the same thoughts about it as you.
So you do know what it does.
You said I was a smart woman. Of course I knew. And I begged and pleaded with Henry to at least try it. Because no one wants to see their loved one hurting.
I know what you mean.
So in some strange way, when I look at it every day, I don't hurt so bad.
Another little secret. Look, we'll plant a tree. Something legal and unassuming. Something that bears fruit, maybe. I know you like to bake.
So every time I eat a slice of apple pie, I think of her. That's rich.
Or something like it. Please, Helen. Maybe we could work on that hurt together.
I don't know. almost 5 years.
I understand. But I can't very well be in a room with something illegal, let alone love a woman who's still stuck on her first love. Besides, I plan to be around for a long time, if you let me. Just think about it.
Frank, please wait.
Call me when you're ready.
Stop looking at me like that. We have a great time together. You listened to me when I needed you most, and I in turn nurtured you. Do you remember last summer? Those were the most prettiest of blooms. I wish I could give you away too. Just wouldn't be right. I'm afraid he's right. I've never met a man like Frank before. And I still remember Henry. And you. And that won't change. But there won't be enough room for all three of us. You've been a great help. And that's what friends are for. And good friends will be able to let go of the past. You know, lemons and honey don't make a bad pairing. Perhaps your memory will be better suited in a lemon tree, Henry. You always were a bit sour about this world.